Hello everyone and welcome back to Young and Excellent. We are a grassroots platform ready to dive into stories in Sarnia Lambton of young and excellent people. And that is very subjective. What we do is we just basically have amazing conversations with young people in our community who are entrepreneurs, artists, change makers, you name it, we got it and we love it. Every single week we come back, we interview people and we learn way more about our community, and we're hoping that you learn more about our community as well. So let's celebrate everything that is young and excellent, or just excellent, or just young, who knows. But come out and see what we got. And thank you to the Sarnia Journal for publishing us, sponsoring us, and uplifting our voice. Thank you so much. We greatly appreciate the support. Honestly, this show wouldn't have been anything without y'all, so we really appreciate it because I like this job. Anyways, definitely subscribe to their daily email blast. It keeps you in the know, keeps you in the loop, everything Sarnia Lambton, which I think is really important. And if you're a passionate community member, that is a great, fantastic resource for you. So definitely hit that subscribe button and enjoy all the news. Now, this week we are so excited to introduce Brenda, a fantastic, wonderful young person in our community who is a drag performer, of course, but honestly has the biggest heart. We dive into conversations about debuting drag, why they chose drag, and why Brenda. Why Brenda? So have a good time listening to all of that and the journey that is this amazing young person. And yeah, have fun. Welcome, Brenda.
Okay, thank you.
And so, why Brenda?
Okay, there's multiple ways I can explain this.
Yes, I would
The
love.
most basic way is it's actually my name scrambled around. My name's Braden,
Okay.
but Brenda includes all the same letters, literally just scrambled
I love
and
it.
rearranged.
Yeah.
So that's the not sad reason. But if we want to get a bit deeper,
That's totally fine. I love getting deep.
my brother and sister used to make fun of me, low key, and so they would call me Brenda.
Oh.
So I was like, you know what, fuck you.
Yeah, you basically reclaimed the name.
Reclaimed it very much that.
Okay, I love that energy.
Yeah. It's similar to how like Trixie Mattel got her name because her stepdad used to call her Trixie
Yeah.
when she would be feminine, and I was like,
Yeah. It's
like Brenda, how?
Okay. Yeah.
It's so I love it.
But I also love the name Brenda, like in general. I really, really do. So I love that that's what you're performing with. And like, I always like, and this is how I take it with drag, is that like your like performer ego is a person.
Yeah.
Like I feel like you, Brenda, are like that is a person, and then out of drag, that is a different person.
Oh, completely.
Yeah. Do you find that people like to try to like conflate the two and try to like get it both, or do you care? Or
Actually, we very similar. If I'm close to you, we're like the same person. But if I'm not close to you, I'm so quiet. Like I'm a really quiet, shy person unless I know you, and then you can't get me to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. It's a crazy difference.
I get that. I am very similar. A lot of people think I come across like very confident, but I'm a very anxious person. So as soon as you get to know me, it's like, oh, okay, like I'll say jokes and I'll like get into it, but like I usually put up like a really big front. So I'm a performer, but I do like theater, and I've only done drag like once, and it was like
done drag?
yeah,
How'd that go?
It was a really fun experience.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed the makeup, blocking out the brows. That was very interesting.
Oh my god, it's such a process.
But it was so cool to see it like come together. But in terms of your performance, why do you feel like drag is your thing?
Oh my god. Okay. Whoa.
I know that's a big question.
That's
That's a big question. We're starting off with the knockers. Should not have said that.
No, that was great. I love that. Well, okay, wait, hold on. Sorry. Completely lost. What was the question?
Yeah, no, I get that. I made a boob joke. So why do you feel like drag is your thing?
For me, when I was younger, I grew up watching makeup tutorials hardcore. Like Nikki tutorials, some
Nikki.
who shall not be named.
Yep.
So I was always into makeup, and then around, it would have been when season 9 was airing, I got into season 8 of RuPaul's Drag Race because that was the only season available in Canada.
On Netflix. Yeah.
Yep.
That was my introduction to Drag Race
Yes.
as well. Yes,
Oh my God. So season 8 of Drag Race came out, and I was like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Let me watch that. I immediately was like, It was crazy because I never knew what drag was before.
Yeah.
I didn't know what it was before. Oh my God, I sound so like the Queen's on Drag Race. It's crazy. And I didn't know what it was before that. So when I saw Drag Race, I was like, whoa, that's cool. Their makeup was on point. And I just saw Naomi Smalls. And I was like,
Oh my
I
God.
want to be you. I want to be like you.
How does that person even exist? That's how I feel. Because she is my favorite queen.
She's my favorite queen.
Oh my God, high fives. My favorite queen of all time, just because I'm like, there's just something so sincere about her.
Right.
And
oh my
she's
God.
just freaking stunning.
Oh my God, yeah.
You're stunning as well. I must say, for people who
you.
can't see, like your makeup is on point. Like the lips, the eyeliner, everything. Like like I love your makeup style. It's really odd. Because I love that about drag too, is that some people don't go hyper feminine with their drag makeup, and some people, obviously, I know like drag kings are very different as well.
We don't have enough drag kings.
Oh, we do not.
We don't.
We don't. And I grew up, 17 to 24, I was in Toronto.
Ooh.
And so I saw so many amazing queens, so many amazing kings. And so to come back here and see the culture starting to grow in Sarnia Lambton, it's been a really awesome treat for me to like witness it. And so how long have you been doing it here in this community?
Okay, so my first performance was November 2022, but I've been practicing my makeup. Okay, so here's the thing, which people tend to forget because not forget, people just don't know. I started doing my makeup back in 2021 before I made my debut.
Oh, wow.
So when people are like, whoa, you look crazy good for like just a beginner. And I'm like, I've been practicing my makeup for years.
It's like, bitch, I have been on the treadmill. I have been running it.
No, real.
Yeah,
and
honestly.
it's just like, cause like, I kind of feel like, I don't know, I want to, like, what's the word? I don't know, fake, but not fake. Like, people just like, whoa, it's crazy that you just started. It's like, but like in my mind, I'm like, but I didn't. You just don't know that.
You just don't know me.
Yeah, it's like I started I started practicing my makeup in March 2021.
Oh.
So from here to there, that's, whoa.
Oh my God.
That's 3 years now.
3 years. Oh my God, I feel like we just time traveled.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So when people are like, well, your makeup's so good, I'm like, this is 3 years in the process.
Yeah.
Trust me. My old photos, no.
Don't look. I burned them. They're gone. Can't even get them. Yeah.
No,
I feel that about just even my everyday makeup, to be honest. So I totally get that. And I feel like for drag even more so, because like not only do you have to perfect your makeup style, it also has to be to your style.
Yeah, it has to fit your face.
Yeah.
It's like really hard. Like, oh my God.
And then you sweat.
Oh my God, don't even get me started on the sweating.
Yeah, honestly.
I can throw the biggest, well, I haven't yet, thank God, but I probably will throw the biggest fit backstage at some point. I can see it coming.
Why? Just because it's overheating?
Oh my God, like the sweat. I remember this one time I had a show back in Chatham. I used back in Chatham. And I'm allergic to cats. So I had a cat at the time and my eyes would water.
Oof.
So having my drag and my cat, intertwined. So I would have cat hair on me constantly.
Oh, yeah.
So my allergies would act up even not at home.
Yeah.
So my eye would water, specifically this eye would water, and my concealer was coming off right here.
Oh no.
I felt so bad because it was only me and 2 other queens backstage, but I was being the brattiest brat. Because I still feel so bad because I'm just like, you are immature.
No, we live and we learn.
That's, so I was like, my concealer. They're like, you look fine. I'm like, no, I don't.
No, I don't. It's not perfect.
I felt so bad after.
You know what?
Sorry.
Sorry to them. I feel that too. When I get overheated, I become like a bear, and I have bitten off a few heads, and I've had to make my dues and apologize and all that. And I'm very happy that I was like that and I am like that. But honestly, that happens, especially when you're a performer. Like anxieties get high, your nerves get high, and then if you're sweating on top of that and you're overheated on top of that, and then you have allergies.
Oh my God, yeah.
Oh goodness gracious.
Oh, another thing is absolutely horrible. I get really scared if I stink.
Oh.
So if I sweat and I stink, I apologize. I'm so sorry. I hate it. I cannot stand it. I apply perfume so many times backstage to the point where it's probably like everyone else is like, geez, girl, okay, calm down.
It's like, okay.
But it's like, oh, I get so scared. Even at school,
Yeah.
I want to reapply my perfume all the time.
Oh, wow. Where do you go to school?
I go to the Great Lakes.
Oh my goodness. You're in high school?
I'm in grade 12.
That is so awesome. I did not know. I was assuming you were like 19. Like
no, I'm only 18.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I turned 18 in February.
Well, happy birthday.
Oh my God, thank you.
Wait, so when's your birthday in February?
February 9th.
Oh, so you're an Aquarius.
I'm an Aquarius.
Okay, bitch. I love it.
Mhm.
I'm a Sagittarius.
Oh,
so Aquarius
okay.
and Sagittarius always get along really well because it's just wacky. Like I'll meet your energy wherever you go. And I love that. So being grade 12 and doing drag.
Yeah.
Like how does that work for you? Because I know that the world is not so kind to high school students who maybe stand out and who are different.
Okay. See, here's the thing.
Yeah.
I know other students who like kind of do get like, well, I don't know them, but I know of the ones that get like picked on and stuff. So it's like, I'm just grateful that's like not me. Because if anything, one thing I don't realize how often, so I'm also trans. Surprise. Boom. Okay.
In your face.
So, I pass very easily because like I still do my makeup out. I have really long hair under this wig. Trust and believe it goes. It's like down to my ass.
Hey, there you
Yeah.
go. Yeah.
So it's like I can pass pretty easily. So people don't really target me in that way, which I'm really grateful for. So for me, oh my God, it's kind of easy.
Yeah.
Which I'm grateful for.
Yeah, and honestly, like you are stunning, like absolutely stunning. Your eye color is so beautiful.
Thank you.
So I understand what you're saying, and I think that it's always important for us to position ourselves in the reality that we're in. And so for you to recognize, like for others, it may not be as easy. And so from my standpoint, I feel this way. I think that is so mature and so like incredible for a young person like you in high school to say that. So like that's a really awesome perspective to have. And it's okay that things are easy for you.
Yeah.
I'm happy that they are.
Yeah, I'm happy too. I do feel like bad for those who get picked out, but it's just like there's no but to it. I just feel bad to it.
Yeah, exactly. I feel that way too because I'm queer, but I'm in a heteronormative relationship, and so I have the most amazing blessing of having a partner who understands and is really supportive of it, and then being in theater where I get to like discover queer characters. Like I'm playing a queer character on stage next month for the Wolves. Yeah, she falls in love with another girl. What? And so I'm very blessed because I have not had to give up my queerness to be in a straight relationship.
Do people now like assume that you're straight because
that happens. That happens. And honestly, I'm fine with it. Like one time I got yelled at in a gay bar for being there and like they were trying to get me kicked out and I was like, bro, I'm one of you, but that's fine. That's okay. It's whatever.
Oh my God. I would.
Yeah, it was, like the person had like the phone in my face screaming and being like, straight people get out and all this stuff. And I was almost in tears. So I was like, this isn't fun, but hey, that was last year.
Also, it's fairly recent.
Yeah, it was last St. Patty's. But that's okay. It's okay. We live and we learn, and the person got kicked out, and that's all that matters. But it is a very interesting concept to be mistaken for it. At the same time, I know I'm very comfortable with who I am, and I'm very comfortable with the journey that I've been on. But back to you, because I don't know if we actually fully answered the why drag.
Oh my God, I am so
we just got like popcorn.
Oh my God, sorry.
Honestly, I'm okay with it.
Why drag?
Yeah, why drag?
So like I said, I was always into makeup. I loved makeup when I realized I could, because with me, like when I first started with makeup, now I kind of like shave the tail of my brow off. So now I have more lids. I have hooded eyelids and my brows are very low. Okay. So that does not give me a lot of space to work with.
Yeah.
So when I would realize whoa, drag, I can block out, put my eyebrow all the way on my forehead. Now I have more space. So it's just like the way, because I don't know, I just want to feel like extra glamorous. Like outside of drag, I can feel pretty whenever I want to feel pretty. But when I want to feel glam, I can just do drag.
Oof, yeah. So it brings out a part of yourself that you don't normally get to express. Then.
Yeah. And it's like I also have curly hair. Okay. So that's hard to style. I can't just brush it and try a new hairstyle. I have to put time into it.
Yeah.
So with a wig, so much easier.
Oof, I can imagine. I
love doing wigs too. Doing wigs is so fun as well.
Do you do the lace down, or how
Yeah,
does your
this one-
process?
this one is
yeah, I was
the
gonna
lace
say I could
front.
see some
God.
edge there.
Oh my god.
No,
Talk.
not
Oh
like
my
that.
god.
No,
No, kidding, no,
not
kidding.
like that.
Oh my god.
No, I just meant it's so smooth.
Thank you. I was
Yeah.
actually really nervous.
No, it
but,
looks really, really, really good. That's why
okay.
I was like, oh, it must be a lace down.
Okay,
because-
yeah, it is a lace front. I'm not against hard fronts. I just haven't found one I like yet.
Fair.
Because hairlines are hard to make on that
They
thing.
are, yeah.
I've watched James Mansfield try to do it, and I'm like, I'm not attempting that.
No,
I can't do that. I can't do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's like wig styling is so fun. Doing makeup and taking your time to do your makeup, like playing with color. I don't play with color often. Like my go-tos are a pink or a purple or a neutral. Sometimes a blue. Oh, I love a good blue.
Oh, a good
A
blue.
nice
I'm so
icy
happy that
blue.
came back, honestly,
Oh
because
my
I love the
God.
blue.
Oh my god, I want to try 2000s makeup so bad. Like I want to do a
should.
whole trashy 2000s look.
Oh my
at some
god, yeah,
point.
and then please host like something here so I can also live that fantasy. I would
Absolutely,
really appreciate that.
I'll bring it up to someone.
Good, I'm happy to hear it. So, in terms of your drag style, Brenda, explain to me, Brenda. Like, who are you, Brenda?
Brenda is okay. That's kind of crazy. As we can see, the hair doesn't really. Well, it kind of does.
I think it does. Yeah.
The hair is somewhat more like. It's a 2000. Yeah, no, it's not 90. It's like 2000.
It's got like a 2090s kind of vibe.
Like I love. I want to be more edgier with my outfit. Like I was supposed to wear a black and red outfit, but
Yeah, but you went with the clueless vibe.
I went with the clueless vibe.
Yeah.
But it's like I don't know. It's very different. It's very funny to me because once you'll see me in like pretty bubblegum pink,
Yeah.
and next you're gonna see me in black, and it's like
Hey.
more of a punky vibe.
Yeah.
So it's like there's two. It depends on the night. Depends on the theme I'm going for. But it's just like you're either gonna get a bubblegum or like punky.
I love that. And what does that like, because I know for some drag artists, they feel like their drag persona reflects a part of them. So do you feel like you relate to that in Brenda, the fact that you can go from 0 to 100 or to night to day or like stuff like that in the snap of an instant?
Yeah, I do because for me, like this is just a more dramatic thing of what I wear regularly. Like I am either wearing like a bell-bottom jean with a white graphic tee, or I'm in like a straight leg jean, like ripped jean and a black graphic shirt as well. It's like you're either gonna get me looking pretty
Pretty in pink.
pretty in pink, or you're gonna get more of like I don't want to say grungy because I wouldn't consider myself grungy, or like I don't know what
Like
word.
tomboy? Is that what you say?
I'm not tomboy.
Oh,
like,
okay.
at
See, I'm a
all.
huge tomboy. So yeah, like I love literally men's clothing is like my favorite thing to wear. So I get it. But for you, not being a tomboy, so pretty in
yeah.
pink or
just like I don't know. And yeah, see, grunge is not the right word, but yeah, very that. I get called
alt
emo.
girly. Ooh.
I get called emo quite a bit. My friends fucking call me emo, little bitch. But it's okay because I have to actually agree. Like I have to
Yeah,
agree. Like
yeah.
yeah, I do. I want to be more emo if anything.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
And I love that the spectrum of femininity within you is that kind of like I'm going to express however I want to express it because I am a woman and I am here.
Period.
And I love that because I feel like I'm kind of the opposite in my femininity. I'm very much more like in my masculine. And so obviously like today I'm wearing a dress. I'll wake up and I'll be like, what do I feel like wearing today? Oh,
That's
okay.
how I am.
Yeah. And that's like, I think that's a beautiful freedom that like us women get. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's just really, really nice.
Like either I'll be like, oh, do I want to be fully covered up today, or do I want to have like a shoulder out,
Yeah.
or do I want to like, do I want to dress bummy, or do I want to be cute?
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
Oh, I guess bummy is the right word, not tomboyish.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, so Brenda. When you're on stage, like, do you have like a certain like artist you like to lip sync to?
Ariana.
Ariana's a popular one.
Yeah,
honestly.
or I want to start doing more Madison Beer.
Oh, good choice.
I love Madison
Oh,
Beer.
she's
I'm going to
amazing.
see her in May. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
I am so jealous. She's so talented.
Oh my god, right?
Yeah.
Right? So I've done Madison before. I've done Ariana before. Maggie Lindman. I butchered that. I know I did.
I don't know who Maggie Lindman is.
Oh, she's like a pop. Well, she's changing it more to be like a more darker music, but she's like pop punk. So good. I love her music. I love it.
Okay. There's that like alt girl kind of vibe.
Oh yeah, I just did one in Petrolia with my one friend Sugar.
Oh, okay. Shout out to Sugar.
Hey, love you. But yeah, we did a Maggie Lindman song and Sick Brain. It was, I love that song. It was dopamine. Fucking bomb as fuck, y'all.
There you go.
It was so good. Such a good song. But it's like, yeah, between, it's either, yeah, like I said, you're either getting bubblegum or punk.
And I love that. I love that though, because I feel like a lot of people can relate to that. You know what I mean? So like Brenda being a relatable icon, which is so cool.
You know it.
Yeah, serving it.
Another thing I love about my name being Brenda, my one friend told me this story. He had told his aunt or grandma, it was definitely his grandma, that there's a Brenda. Or no, I was fully wrong. It's just his other friend.
Flip it and reverse it.
Sorry. Multiple people on my head. So
that's okay.
He had told his one friend, it was like, oh yeah, there's this one queen named Brenda. And she's like, is she like 70? And like fully expecting me to be like an older queen.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, she's 17.
Oh my
and
gosh.
They were gagged. I was like,
because you don't know many Brendas.
No.
Age. Yeah. That I love it. I love it so much.
I love it so much.
And again, I love that you're reclaiming it. So in reclaiming the name, do you feel like a part of your voice came back to you too? Because I find when I perform, I'm reclaiming my voice all the time.
Oh, that's, yeah, because...
Yeah, take your time.
It was crazy. It's like kind of a crazy concept because like for me, obviously growing up, it was like, I wasn't picked on for being feminine, but you know, it was obviously a topic that would get brought up between like my family or like at, not really at school, but like with my family, especially like I said, my brother and my sister used to like really pick on me for that. So it's like when I'm like this, I'm like, okay, so what, you were right, but fuck you.
Yeah.
You were right. I can accept that, but
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Very
100%.
that.
I like that attitude too, because I find like because I'm the youngest, I have two older siblings.
Too.
Oh, there you go. Look at us. We're in the same position. My dad went on to have more kids with like another person, so I have two younger ones, but I never grew up in a household with them, so it's very different, you know. But I always felt like my two older sisters would be able to call things like so easily, and I'd always get so mad. And then now that I'm older, I'm like, okay, yeah, you're right. So I like that you also had that reflection too.
You have to be able to like accept, like, hey, yeah, you were right. Whatever.
Yeah.
I may not like it, but yeah, you were right. Congrats.
Yeah. Hey, congrats.
Like you kind of have to just have that mentality.
Yeah, absolutely. So tell me about your debut. I would love to learn more about that.
Oh my God. So my debut, I did Dangerous Woman by Ariana Grande.
Okay, that's a good song.
Oh my God. No, one of my favorite things was they might kill me.
That's fine.
Crystal backstage was swearing and they're like, oh, because I was still 17 at the time. I was one of like the youth who would go to the drop-in. So, you know, trying to seem professional. And they kept accidentally swearing and they just turned to me. They're like, okay, I'm not the same Crystal from drop-in right now. And I just straight up turned to them and I was like, I'm doing Dangerous Woman. You are fine.
You are fine,
like,
Crystal.
Trust. Dangerous Woman.
No.
You don't have to worry about being, you know... It's a pretty sexual song.
Yeah, and I'm sure they're totally fine with it now. Looking back on it, now that they probably know you a little bit better, but I do understand where they're coming from because I probably would have been the exact same way.
Like, I'm not the same person you know me to be. It's like, okay, and...
Okay, but you're about to see me go in Dangerous Woman, so...
Right? You're about to see me be a completely different person.
Trust me. But how was that, though?
It was fun. It was scary. Obviously, first time performing, terrifying.
Yeah.
I was scared. But I enjoyed it. I need to redo that. I need a redemption. That dress.
Oh my God.
What
do you mean?
Like, it was just so basic. It was literally just a purple sequin dress with black boots, which sounds cute, but like my hair was unstuck. It was literally just like, I just plopped it on. So it wasn't styled or anything.
Yeah.
My dress was so basic. My boots were the cuntiest thing I was wearing.
Oh, yes.
So
I understand that. When I look back at like some of the things I've worn on stage, and I'm like, oh goodness, what are you doing? What are you doing?
So, but one thing I will never forget, it was with Ice Couture.
Oh,
Isis Couture was in that show. And as I was walking, because there's stairs. Fuck those stupid stairs. I hate those stairs.
Fuck those stairs.
Fuck those stairs. I hate them. So
Yeah,
as I'm
honestly,
heading down
facts.
real.
Yeah.
So as I'm going to I just passed Isis going down, and she just goes, "Oh baby, no, swap." And she pulls up my dress in the back because my corset was hanging out. And that I just will cherish forever.
Hey, that's sisterhood.
She fixed my corset.
Yeah, oh my
God. She did not have to just for it to fall back out.
Yeah, hey, that's okay. But that's also what I love so much about the drag community is that like y'all have each other's backs. And like obviously there's still gonna be drama and there's still gonna be people trying to tear you down and all this like meh, whatever. But at the base of it, there's so much love.
Yeah.
And I think that's why drag is so successful, especially in Canada, is because like you feel that love when you go to perform.
Oh yeah.
And
yeah.
and we feel it as an audience. You know, like I feel the love, even if somebody is not doing the greatest thing I've ever seen. You know, I've seen some rough performances, and that's totally fine. Because again, I don't think it matters. I feel like
as long as everyone's having just like fun.
Yeah.
Like I'll look. I was saying my performing. It's not the best because you know. New to it.
Yeah,
but like,
you gotta get time.
You know, you gotta have fun because when you have fun, you don't gotta fuck what people say.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally, like if someone were to be like, "Why'd you do that?" I'd be like, "Cause of your mom." Okay.
Yeah, your mom.
Like your mom. Like, shut up.
Yeah. Honestly, that is so awesome. And so for you, I know you mentioned like Drag Race and all that fun stuff. Is that like a dream for you?
Oh, absolutely. Like I wanna. But like for me, before I like attempt to like say audition for Drag Race, I need to learn like how to like sew.
That's a big one.
Sorry, I refuse to go to Drag Race without knowing how to sew.
If you're on Drag Race and you don't know how to sew, I'm gonna yell at TV.
Literally, I'm gonna be like, if you could turn it out with a hot glue gun,
that's very different. That's very different.
Right?
Yeah.
Like if you're able to pull it off, then I'm gonna shut my mouth.
If you're a crafty bitch, you can do it.
Yeah, like please prove me wrong.
Yeah.
But like I'm gonna silently judge at first.
Yeah.
At first,
well, because at this point, I can understand the first like 5 seasons. I'm like, okay,
yeah, absolutely.
not as popular. But as soon as like, you know, season 8 hit and that kind of became a world sensation, I'm like, at this point, you know what to expect.
Right,
at this point, you come to the workroom, you show up, you're prepared to work.
Yeah. And it's like, it's definitely like a dream of mine, but it's not the only reason why I do drag.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, I started drag to get on Drag Race. Like, no, I wanna, you know, perform. I like being pretty.
Yeah.
I like the outfits.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't.
Yeah.
Like,
but I also feel that from you, like by the way you speak about it, by the way like you hold yourself and the way that you communicate your style. I really do feel that passion, and I don't think you're chasing it for clout at all.
Right.
Which is so nice, because again, I have seen a couple of queens that are like, I just want to be on that TV show, and I'm like, well then join like The Bachelor or something.
Right. Right.
Like don't spend this and then take the opportunity away from somebody else. Like,
especially because for Drag Race, shit costs money because you have to bring your own runways and you have to bring your own makeup.
Oh my gosh.
So it's like you're spending your own money just to get on a show.
Yeah, one of my like friends from back in the day from York University, Aurora Matrix, was just on Canada's.
Yeah.
Oh my God, she killed it.
Oh my God,
but
right?
every single week when they were doing their like runways and stuff like that, she would post like the work that went into each look, and it was like in the Toronto apartment, getting everything prepared, getting everything packed up. It's a lot of prep.
Oh my God, yeah.
It's a lot of work.
Aurora Matrix is so stunning.
Oh my God.
In person.
Stunning.
Like, I was following her on Instagram for a hot minute, and then when I met her...
Yeah.
Ooh, 2022? Yeah, 2022.
Yeah.
I met her at Sarnia Pride, and I was just like... couldn't stop staring at her because it's like...
Stunning.
Your face is so smooth. It's not a filter.
Yeah.
Like, not to sound so generic with saying that, but it's like, she's beautiful.
She is
and she can
stunning.
perform.
Oh my God.
She can perform.
She is like, honestly, I had the honor and privilege to see her at the beginning of her career. Because she was like already pretty freaking spectacular by the time she got to York. But then I would host drag nights at the bar that I owned through like the
Hey.
college. And so she would perform regularly, and I just was blown away by the talent. There's so many talented queens too. Star is another one. I don't know if you follow Star as well. She's in the Toronto scene now. She's not on Drag Race though. I believe that she'll get on one day for sure.
Star. I think so.
Star,
Sounds
yeah.
really familiar.
She's
I
phenomenal.
think so.
But enough about all these like Toronto queens. But
Yeah.
like that is really cool. That I love that you identified that if you don't get to Drag Race, it doesn't actually really matter.
Yeah.
Because for you, like just being who you are and then being able to bring that to your performance as Brenda, like that's so awesome. Are you proud of yourself?
I am. I'm pretty proud of myself.
Yeah.
But I don't want to sound cocky. That's my biggest thing.
Yeah.
That is my biggest thing, because like I'm so scared. Okay, so the way I do my makeup and such, I can look like such a bitch. Like I can rest my face right now, and I look mean.
You look fierce though when you did that.
Thank you. Like I look mean,
Yeah.
so I don't want to come across like, oh my god, yeah, I've done this, I've done that, because that's the last I want. I'll be like, oh yeah, I have done this, it was fun. It's like I don't want to be like, huh, yeah.
Yeah.
I never want to come
that
across that way.
Yeah,
I don't want that. Even when I'm outside of drag too, I still have resting bitch face. The way I do my makeup, like eyeliner is still a big thing. This is literally just me upsizing it.
Oh,
Imagine this just a bit smaller.
It's beautiful.
That's usually how I look, with like a nice pair of lashes and shit. So that's how I look regularly. So I look mean always. I just always look mean.
Don't take it personal.
It's not.
You
I
see her on the
swear. I
streets.
swear. I just look mean, but so along with that, people assume I'm mean or assume I'm like bitchy, or like I just don't want to come across as like cocky at all.
I get what you're saying.
So it's
I'm
like
the same way.
one of my biggest fears.
Yeah.
For sure.
I feel like in drag too, it's very difficult not to go into that realm, because if you're spinning it out and you're like top of your kind of, I don't want to say class, but like top tier kind of performer, it's very hard not to go down that road.
Like I will admit, in drag, I can be very conceited. Like if there's a mirror, I'm staring at it for 10 minutes.
Oh my God,
Trust. Like I can like, I'll be like, ooh, bitch, I look good. So that's very how I get in drag.
That's amazing though.
So yeah, it's just, I'm so scared of people be like, oh, okay, like, okay, miss, in love with yourself.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't want to come across that way, because I know I can.
Yeah.
I know I can. I just don't want to.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. And that's really cool that, again, like, I feel like do you like notice how like observant you are and reflective you are? No, I'm just sitting here and I'm very impressed, because you've been able to identify so many really cool things in your life while not like shading yourself. Like you're like, oh, my siblings did this to me, but I know that they were right, and now it's like a ha ha ha, fuck you kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then also just like that in itself, saying I can and I have the potential to go there, but I don't want to. And so I make the conscious choice every day to not do that. Like that is a really amazing observation for a young person to have.
I never thought about it that way.
You are, I would say, like, if you want to put like any of your strengths or skills in your resume, be like, I'm observant and I've got great reflections.
Great, perfect. That's going on later. Trust.
Okay, so as we're wrapping up, I have 2 questions for you. So the second last question.
Okay.
What was the best memory of being a drag performer for you so far?
Oh my God, there's been like a bit. Like at a show, or just while I've been doing drag and such?
Let's do while you've been doing drag. Let's broaden it up.
Okay, while I've been doing drag, one of my best memory, I've met a lot of Drag Race girls through it, which I'm so grateful for. Like Sheila's on LaRue or Auntie. I met her twice. Oh
my gosh.
Did Pride Fest with her, which was insane to me.
Oh my God, yeah.
Pride Fest was so fun. I was worked out, because I did 2 days. I did the BIPOC night, and then I was there during the day the next day to do like, cause the drag program at Diversity Ed. Hello.
Yeah.
Thanks for the boost.
Shout out.
Yes. So they were doing all that drag program, so they had us perform the next day to like show the performers.
Yeah.
So I did it again with Sugar again.
Hey, shout out Sugar.
So we did that. So Pride Fest was so fun. I Love doing that. Again, I worked with Kimora Moore
Oh my
for
god.
I think that was my second show too.
That's awesome.
So that was she was so sweet. I
Oh,
love
I can
that.
only
Like
imagine.
honest, yeah, just best every show I do. It's so
Aw,
fun.
I
It's
love
so
that.
fun.
Oh, I love that. I'm happy to hear that. And like, I really love Pride Fest, and I didn't really get to enjoy it as much as I wanted to this past summer. But I just like, oh my God, I'm already counting down the days just because it's just such a fantastic initiative for Sarnia, because
Yes.
we need to open our minds. Like this whole
For
community,
sure.
county, everything needs to open their damn minds and stop getting so sucked into YouTube wormholes. You know, we need to stop doing that. Okay, my last question. What is the greatest advice you can give our listeners or anybody watching right now?
Ooh. Just generally?
Yeah.
Be observant. No kidding.
Be like me.
Yeah, ooh. Advice? See, I don't know. I don't know if I am the right, because I still feel like I still need advice myself. I don't feel but if I were to be like qualified to give advice, honestly,
I think anybody is qualified.
just like find what you want to do and practice at it. You know, like
Practice.
what you, even then, you don't have to find out what you want to do right then and there, but just like, you know, take your time, practice the things you're into, you know, get good at it. No, I'm kidding. But like, do your best at what you want.
Yeah.
Do your best at what you want.
I love that.
That's
Look
very
at
that.
I love that.
Yeah.
And I think you were 100% qualified. I know that it might be weird being so young, especially in the drag world, because there's a lot of older queens probably, and a lot of people like showing you the ropes and all that kind of fun stuff. But you are 100% qualified to give advice, because your life experience it's amazing, and it definitely qualifies you to give advice.
Got it.
Yeah, same with me too. I've got some advice. Everyone, shut the fuck up. I'm just kidding.
No, yeah, I have to agree with that fully. I do.
Well, thank you so much, Brenda.
Okay,
Where
thank
can we
you.
find you?
Oh, I have Instagram. It's at the Brenda, but the has 2 E's, so it's THEE.
See?
The,
Yeah.
you know, the only one.
Yeah?
That's so cocky. Oh my God! See, that's what I mean.
No, but that's
Pure
confidence.
jokes.
I like it.
Pure jokes. I promise. But yeah, it's the Brenda. I only have Instagram as of right now.
Okay. Well, then follow Brenda and
follow me,
watch
you
her
guys.
next show. And
Yeah, it's in April.
Do you have another one?
Yes,
too?
April, and at I forget where the Storm stayed in London.
Okay, we may
The
not have it aired before then.
Oh, that's fine.
Do you have another show lined up, like in May, June-ish?
Not that I know of, no.
Okay, well, just watch out.
Yeah, just keep watch.
Well, thank you so much.
Oh my God, thank you.
Okay. All right, and that's a wrap.
Slay.
Slay,
That was so
slay
fun.
all day.